Evening YouTubers, welcome back to SugarTube TV. Thanks for joining me tonight on Christmas Eve. If you're here to see the 1200, I did actually get a tune out of it, not very long, and I was pretty kind to it because it was so fresh, but it has gone on the dyno and running. I'm just currently in Tesco car park having done a bit of shopping, so all set for Christmas now. On that note, I'd like to wish you all a happy Christmas and hope you have a great time, whatever your plans are. And if you're interested in watching the in-car footage, or on-board footage should I say, from the go-karting on last Friday from my works do, I'll be uploading that to the YouTube channel later this evening, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, hope you enjoy what you see. Have a great Christmas and I'll speak to you on Sunday. Bye for now.
Good morning YouTubers, it's the Christmas week, it's Monday morning. The roads were dead quiet this morning. I was able to leave earlier because no children should drop off at school. So, yeah, good start to the week. Hopefully, we'll get this engine in front of me running before Tuesday night so we can upload. Now, I was going to say, I'll just turn the camera around and to say good morning to you. So, I've just took the head off the 1200. I've done all my chain. I've got my little backlash guide made so that the chain can't run backwards, but I'll put the head on and show you that in action when I've got to that stage. I just took the cylinder head off and I'm really pleased to say that if I look, I can see you see a little flat on top of the wheels ring. That's pretty uniform. I only pulled the head down to 25 foot-pound, so I know that all the wheel string grooves are uniform. Well, I did measure anyway, but, you know, it's all looking good. It'll all work, all that. So that's that. And then over here, I'm just about to start machining these bearings. I was going to say, these are the Mini Cooper S bearings. And what I do is I put them in an old Hillman Imp rod. Now, we have been through this, but it was some time ago, so I thought I'd just go through it again. That's an Imp rod shaved down with an extra tab put in it. So effectively I can put two bearings in and you can see how much they protrude. That's the material we have to remove. So I just put the mask on there because the hot swarf can, you know, you don't want to be touching this face. You see this is like the bearing face, so try and keep that untouched throughout the operation. Then we deburr them all carefully and they'll be ready to fit in the engine. So we've got to equalise the chambers, fit the bearings, get the head on. Yeah, if we can get the head on today and shimmed up, maybe even in fact, we need to get the sump on as well because it needs to dry overnight. And then tomorrow we can get it on the dyno. Okay, probably leaving myself open for a bit of abuse here from Kit from Down Under when he sees how much swarf's on my lathe, but I've been a bit too busy to stop and clean it. So this is the Imp rod with a machined face. And I basically shaved the excess down until a measurement, and I have a 0 on my cross slide. So the bed is locked up. Let's just zoom out. The bed is locked up, so the bed can't move. That's this big handle here, but this one can. So we'll set him going. You'll notice he's not actually running true because if you look, I've just put the jaw. It's a 3-jaw chuck, and I just grabbed it. But it doesn't matter because the rod is flat against the chuck, if you know what I mean. So it takes an even amount of material off the face, even though it's going around all over the show. Anyway, I'll set it up so you can see. I've just finished tickling across the front of that material. I only do very, very small cuts because I don't want to put any heat into it. I just want to touch on and get rid of the material. So next stage is to remove the bearing from the rod, and then we'll very, very carefully use a file to deburr the outside edge and a blade to deburr the inside edge, and then it can be cleaned, brake cleaned, ready for fitment in the engine. Good morning YouTubers, it's Tuesday morning. Last night I didn't get a chance to do any videos of the engine because I was just so busy. I had to get the sump on before end of play yesterday, obviously because I needed to set overnight. So coming this morning, got the oil drain pipe to do around here, exhaust manifold, inlet manifold, and oil filter cooler system, which is all in existence, so it shouldn't be hard to create. And then we'll get a tune out of this in the dyno. So really excited, gonna crack on. Hopefully I'll be joining you shortly, making lots of noise. A little update on the downdraft engine. We just done the oil drain pipe, so that was something that's been made up because last time the head had valve guard oil seals in it, so it didn't run with an oil drain, so we've done that. And then this one is the water pipe from the oil cooler. This already existed, so it takes its water from the block here, heats the oil up because obviously a hill climb car, or if it was a race car it'd cool it, but this isn't really adequate for racing. It's just something for help Glenn heat his oil up on the hill. And it rejoins, so just tap the block there, tap the head, and put a little 8mm tail in there to return the water up to the thermostat housing. And then this one here is something I put in a long time ago. That is the one that feeds the 2 intermediate main bearings. So we're back to where we were with all that now. I've just been dry building it with the manifold on it, so I've just used a glue gun to put a bit of weld badly on there. Don't have to clean it off before Will sees it. This is the new Will Parry manifold that's been coated. That Will, it's actually been hanging around a bit, that's why it's quite marked. This was made for my head, because I've got one of these heads as well, but I'm a country mile off ever getting near it. So I said to Glenn, we'll put it on your car and you just pay for a new one to be made, and then I've got one for mine, but I'm in no rush. So yeah, I've got to redo the when we get the exhaust manifold on, we'll lay him over, and then I'll start redoing the shims, time the cam up, and yeah, we should be good to get it on the dyno before dinner, hopefully. Okay, we've just been flat out trying to get this together. I've had a bit of a drama with myself when I've, you know, like I said, it was a bit of a knife and fork at this head. Just look at the position of that cam follower. It's about 5 or 6 mil off centre to the cam lobe, so we'll have to keep an eye on how that gets on, because obviously it'll spin the follower in the hole. But we've had a nice welcome break because Mr. Gary Matthews has rocked up. I heard the Imp pull up outside. It's definitely not got a standard cam in it.
Yes, that's standard.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got the choke on?
Running a bit lumpy.
Yeah. Sounded lovely.
It's not been used, so yeah.
Gary, how is the YouTube channel going?
Not too bad, yeah. Nearly up to 900 followers.
900? Oh,
Yeah.
you'll be getting paid soon.
No, but I've not been doing much on it, to be honest. The weather's been shocking and doing bits of DIY at home, so...
You should do DIY.
No, Paul.
Anything you do, you
no,
could video
not
it.
doing that, not doing that.
Well, you're good at what you do, aren't
I just thought I'd come and see Andy this morning. I've done a video at home with my new DJI camera.
What's that?
And it's my handheld DJI.
Is it moving automatically?
Yes, it moves. It follows everybody. You can set it up. It's absolutely fantastic. So,
Mate,
I've done
I
some
need one of
footage.
these. Show me that again. Oh, you've got a screen there.
Yeah, you get a screen and you just follow it around. You can zoom it round, up or down.
Wow.
And it's brilliant. Not cheap.
And you've got a microphone as
well.
well.
Get a proper DJI microphone. It comes in a kit. It's about 600 odd quid, but it's
How much?
Yeah, 600 quid.
£600?
But it's well worth it. The quality is fantastic. I can do all my videos on them now. So if you check out my Gary's Classic Car videos, you'll see the
Oh yeah, what's it called? Let's get it on.
Gary's Classic Cars.
Gary's Classic Cars.
Yeah, it's just all about me going around the shows and doing bits of work on my cars, restoration, any bits of crap I want to put on. I do that on the cars.
Rubbish. We don't say the C word.
Rubbish.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
What's it? It's good because all people that have got no mobility but enjoy the classic cars, they can just sit at home and watch it. And
it is, and it just gives a bit of enjoyment to folks. So that's why I try and do it.
It'd be good for me that because I don't like paying entrance fees.
Well, I go to free ones, so that's even better.
Right. Well, I was going to say, what was I going to say? Do you think if I write a letter this afternoon and send it to Father Christmas, I'll have enough time to get me, what's it called?
I doubt it. It's a DJI Osmo 3.
Osmo.
I don't think you will, unfortunately.
And can you connect that to your phone?
It links to your phone automatically through an app.
Oh my God, so you can store all the videos?
Yeah, it's all on there, and you download it on your iMovie and then upload it.
£600.
Well worth it. Best 600 quid I've ever spent.
Honestly. Right, I'll have to have a look into that. Right, well, we'll go out and have a look at your car. I need a break from this. I've been here since early doors, and we're not far off running, just got the carbs to do. But we'll come and have a look at this little car.
Hey Gary, tell me all about this beautiful looking, is it Sunbeam Imp Sport?
It's a Sunbeam Sport for all the purists, not an Imp Sport because it's a late one, Mark 2.
Mark
3, sorry.
What
Mark
year is
3.
that, J71?
Yeah, 71. So I've had this since 2004. I did a full restoration on it.
Yeah, it's on your channel, the restoration, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's been on the road 18 years now.
18 years. How long ago did you paint it?
18 years ago.
Mate, that paint is awesome.
I've done little bits on it, front panel and sills, and
It looks really good alongside my Granada.
most of it's as it was 18 years ago.
Wow.
All the top is the bonnet, the top of the doors, quarters. Or stainless steel dashing instead of the.
Yeah, I see that, yeah. You get it laser cut.
Yeah, just modernises it up a bit.
And what's this on the back shelf? Looks like you've got a pair of forces.
Twin 40s, which I'm going to go and put on. Well, I was going to do between Christmas and New Year, but I'm away now, so that'll be January 25 project. That
is this patch in here?
this is the patch engine.
My God, I remember
this engine is still going like a dream.
That you did this. You built this.
So I bought this.
How many
from
years ago?
Morecambe, the engine probably 15 years ago. A 998 had a split piston. So I put Andy gave me a second-hand piston, put a piston in it, and then I did run it for years, and then it dropped a valve going to Muffet in Scotland, and it just destroyed the bottom end. The rod went through the block, the liner went, the lot, and we brought it back, and I put a patch on it down there. Andy put a second-hand liner in, we bored it out, and that's 6 years ago, and it still runs like
Makes more than 6 years because that was in my old unit, and I've been in this one. I've been in this one
8 years ago.
Yeah.
And it just still runs a dream. Absolutely unbelievable.
Wow, you done well there, mate. Come on, let's hear it.
It's like it's an engine with 7 lives.
Well, I remember you wanted to scrap the block and put the liners in another block, didn't you? And I said, well, we'll just patch that one. The mains are in the right place. Give it a little blip, a little bark. Sweet that, mate. Just hear a little ends.
Yeah.
No, I just heard something, don't know what it was.
It's always been like that.
That's it, knock it off, pal. Yeah, sweet. So not that, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, one day I want to own something nice and shiny. I was hoping I could drop the Husky off at your place one day. Maybe you could.
Maybe one day when I retire, you'll have probably got rid of it by then.
No, I won't get rid of it. I love it, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm going to put the V8 in it next year. Just waiting for William to finish the exhaust. We can get on with that.
Manifold, yeah.
Yeah, stunning that, mate. Well, thanks for showing us around, and let us know how you get on with your forces.
Yeah,
And,
will do.
yeah, be interesting. All right, cheers,
See you
pal. See you, pal. Beautiful that. Look at that. It's a cracking little imp, that. Look, I just thought I'd do a quick update on the Carter. We've got the exhaust manifold on, got the inlet manifold on, and look at the run down to the valve. Look at that. And it's got, as William, my friend, keeps pointing out, this head has got, what is it you call it, a proper short turn. William?
Yeah. It's got a good short turn on it.
Excellent. What have we got here, Will?
This is your new present for your own race car.
What, Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I absolutely love it. I can see straight through it. Oh, mate. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. The idea was to have a bit of time at Christmas to build my offset bore engine with the funny liners in it and run it, but we've been snagged a bit with this. Anyway, not to worry. We'll get it done in the new year. But yeah, I'm really excited now. We're literally half an hour off running. Just got the carbs to bounce, and then we'll get this on the dyno. And Will's driven all the way from, where is it? South Wales?
West Wales.
West
Yeah,
Wales.
yeah.
West Wales to come and help me to get this on the dyno and get it running today. And we're not sure if we're going to get a squeeze out of it yet because it's all a bit new and probably not going to have enough time. But we'll get a tune out of it definitely and see what it sounds like. Right, we're on the dyno now with the 1200 with the deep angle head. Very, very excited. William's gone to make a brew. I'm just going to get some oil pressure now. Not connected to the water up. I've done that deliberately because going to get some oil pressure, and then I'm going to run it just very, very quickly to make sure everything's doing what it should do and everything sounds correct. And then we'll add the water. Just sometimes with oil castings, I'm really concerned that we're going to have a water oil contamination issue, or water coming out of an external crack or something that I've not spotted, basically. So we'll do this first. We'll get oil pressure. I've got the power on, so if I connect this to here now, should have it going round. As you can see, I've left the oil pressure fitting off, so that I always do that when I'm priming oil, because the pump, obviously, it's got to push all the air out of the galleries before it can start drawing the oil up into the pump. So by leaving the air somewhere to go, it helps them prime a lot quicker. Oh, we have oil. Right, let's put the gauge on. See if I can do this one-handed. Not planned it very well, have I? Right, put this up here. And hopefully we should see... Oh, come on, shape yourself. There we go. We should see about 50 on cranking if everything is correct. There you go. So it's managing to blow off the relief valve at 50 psi, which is just where I want it to be for a good speed of cranking. We'll put the plugs in now and have a listen to the compressions, and then we'll fire it up. Still got no fuel, just got plugs in now. Let's have a listen to the compressions. Oh, Will, do me a favour. Yeah. Can you hold the throttle open for me, just so as I can hear them evenly? Because if it's shut on two and open on the other two, that's perfect. Not wide open, just a bit of air. That sounds perfect, that, mate. Sounded even to me anyway. Right, we'll get some fuel and a coil, and we'll see if we get a tune out. Okay, Will. Now, I thought we could do the first fire up together, right? Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't start, then we can just erase the footage.
We can blame each other then.
Yeah. There's two of us here. Well, it's not going to be my fault, because I'm perfect. Right, see that wire? Hit it on there. We've got oil pressure. Give us a crank. Let's see if it's going to go. Whoa. What's Dipstick done here?
Something funny with that.
That's that look. It was 180 out. How's that happened? Can you play the spark plug game? Good lad. Right, you do that. And then what I'm going to do is tell me when number one is coming on compression.
One. That was one there.
That's one. Right, who's next?
3.
Right. Next. Yeah. 4.
4. I'm gonna. Yeah. 1, 3, 4, 2. I think.
Oh, so it is standard firing order. Right. Let's get back to number one. Tell me when number one's coming up to top dead.
That's 1.
Right. Well, that's my marker on there. So where's my rotor arm going? Can't believe that amateur when we're on video. Oh man, I've timed it 180 out. How have I managed that? What a dipstick. Right, okay, we know where we are now. I was getting all excited thinking it had some crazy cam phasing in it and we was going to have a different sound out of it, like a little MAE Anglia engine or something. Anyway, we'll do the plugs now. It should fire up. Okay, Will, this is going to be the fire up. You ready? A little bit of throttle.
Ready?
Go on.
Mid power on.
Oh, red key at the top. Clockwise. That's it. Oh. Oh, no. Bit of advance in there. Pull a bit out. Okay. She's an absolute beauty. Right, brilliant. Well, we'll get some water in it now. If it goes on free and leaks everywhere, we know it's porous. Right, we're on and running with the 1200. Me and Will are just having a discussion. Does it sound different, Will?
I think so, yeah.
It's got a lean bit there. nice little bark, just got no advance in it and loads of fuel, just not going to go crazy today, because if I break it, I'll be sulking the whole of Christmas, and I don't want that for the kids. So I thought we'd just have a little gentle play. Nothing past 6,000. Let's just see if it wants to do any torque. Fairly keen, isn't it? Whoa! Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to go revving it. It's blowing the exhaust. We haven't got enough advance in it yet, but at least it's cleaned the plugs. I think what we'll do is have a quick check over it, let it cool down, and maybe we'll try and get some figures out of it before we go home today. 4,000. Got a good torque there. 79 at 4. It's quite tame, this Fraser B cam, isn't it? Probably means it's going to do nothing at the top. Anyway, we shall see. We'll have a little look over it and check over, make sure there's no nasty noises. It certainly seems to be quite promising at this stage, though. Okay, I've just been in and had a meddle with the fueling. We've got a bit of a flat spot down here, but I'm not too concerned about that. Even though it's on the hill, he'll never be at 2,500 RPM. And the dyno has got quite a lot of load on the engine. It's still doing good 79 foot-pound at 3.5. It'll be good to drive this. This cam might actually be a good choice for Glenn going up the hill. Let's see what it's like. Really bit dirty bits. Oh, horrible. We've completely killed it with fuel. Right, okay. We'll try again. Just sneaking up on it gently. Trying to remember it's not done much. Oh, look at that. At 5,000 it's got 90 foot-pound. Back it off. Right, tell you what we'll do. We'll go and tweak it again and see what happens. Right, okay. I think this will have wakened it up a little bit. Put a bit more advance in it, we pulled some fuel out. So 4,500 there, it's doing a good 80 foot-pound. This is nice. We'll see if it hangs on. I can't really go past 7 this early on, it'd just be criminal to do it to it. I'm just enjoying myself, but at the same time, I want to take it apart basically. I want to make sure all the cam's getting on fine. I want to make sure the chain tension is okay, check all my clearances and just go right through it before we give it some proper pain. So that'll be the new year before we get back to it. We'll just see what it's like at 7. It's off. Still holding on. So it's still on the good. Was it about 89 foot-pound?
Somewhere around there, 88, 89, yeah.
So it's got the makings. You know what I'm really thinking about doing with this is throwing the camshaft in the bin and putting a modern one in it and putting on a pair of 45s. I think that would wake it up. But what we've got to remember is it's not my engine, it's the customer's, and I think at this stage the best thing to do with it is to just check it all over, make sure everything's getting on as well as I think it's getting on. Because what's the time now, mate? About 2 o'clock.
Lost my phone, what are we on?
Oh god, it's 2:45 and I've got to go Christmas shopping because I think it's Christmas tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So we've got to get this uploaded and get ourselves to the shops for some perfume or something. Right, I'll just do a little video of it inside the dyno cell and then we'll call that a day. But I think we'll call that so far fairly successful. What we've got to remember is that cam, no matter how good that head is, that is a no lift cam. It's a 350 lift cam. It's probably 345 with valve clearance, so it's got no lift. compared to what we run nowadays. So it's not fair to say the head doesn't work. It's just that it's not got the chance it needs just yet. But it might be more ideal for for Glenn on the hill if it has got the torque down below, because obviously he's in and out of hairpins and stuff. Right, I'll stop waffling and we'll knock it off. Right, we're in the cell with the engine. Looks alright, doesn't it, Will?
Yeah, tidy.
Will, I've got to say that manifold, the spaghetti junction down there, looks absolutely superb, mate. Well done. Can you make me another one?
Yeah.
Can it have 10 horsepower more? Yeah, brilliant. So no oil leaks, which is a good thing. We'll just fire him up. Seems to be functioning well. Okay, YouTubers, congratulations. Only 24 minutes there, so I expect you to be still awake for that one. If you'd like to see any more, then please visit me later on about 10 o'clock and I will have the video footage from the go-karting uploaded, and you can have a giggle at that. Okay, all the best, and I'll look forward to seeing you Sunday at 7. Bye for now.